Continuing what we did in Trepang, I'm actually going to use a different way of attaching. So we do the usual attach to the pawn to make like a first-person camera. Ignore the character mesh for now. We're just going to focus on the weapons. So we're going to go down to current weapon in the properties of the pawn, and this seems to, I mean, in Trepang provided much better. So here you can see there's 0, 1, and 2. 1 for your sidearm with the secondary, and then 2 for the sidearm. So you're going to have to do the adjustment 3 times. Now, in the components of the current weapon, the problem with this game is they're all called the same. So what we'll end up with, the overlapper thing just isn't in this game for some reason, but what we'll end up is a weapon with the shotgun, the pulse rifle, and the pistol all overlap onto each other, which is kind of cool, I guess. I think there was some part in an Alien game or Alien film where I think Ripley duct tapes like the grenade launcher and the flamethrower and all this stuff together. So it kind of feels like that. So it's still on brand. So you can see now I just adjust this over. At least now I've attached the pulse rifle, so I've got kind of a point of reference now of what should be overlapping, and there you go. Pulse rifle shotgun. Just kind of adjusting that a little bit and then making that permanent, and then I just need to do the same with the sidearm. So it's just a hold Y to bring up this, and I've got the sidearm up. In current weapon, in that component again, which is mesh component, attach right, and you see it's at like a right angle, but it's fine. And then we use that to go over it just a couple more times just to get it precisely right. The difficult thing is because the overlapper's not in here, I'm not quite sure if I am completely accurate with my alignment. So it's kind of a bit of a guesstimate based on where my hand is. Now, because the character mesh turning that invisible isn't persistent, I'm going to hide it now. I'm going to go into the level first. The mistake I make is I actually don't save the state of my camera attachment to the player character. So when I load up a level, you'll see that I'm like completely in the wrong place. I'm not actually still attached. But yeah, just making sure I've got room scale movement on, and it looks pretty good. I notice later on when I'm playing with the shotgun, there is a kind of like camera effect where you kind of get knocked back, which I was fine with, honestly, but I'm on to look to see if I can disable that as well. Also, because the game has kind of like an auto lock on, like with the left trigger, it seems like, well, maybe I can disable it in the game options, but the accuracy of the field and like where I'm pointing is a bit disjointed due to that like left trigger lock on game mechanic, which is, so you see I've not kept my attachment, so I'll just go back up, and I was thinking, what have I done here, but I just forgot in my hurriedness, so I attach it back just exactly where I was before. Honestly, I could have adjusted it a little bit to be higher up, but I don't mind being a bit of a short ass while playing this level. So yeah, now I go in and hide the character mesh, and I think there's a face as well. So I've not got the arms, which are kind of distracting. Now, the way we were doing it before is we were like adjusting the mesh. Well, I think I was using the overlapper or something. So it was still kind of parented to the mesh, and it made it feel like springy. But this is way better, even though I've got these are all kind of overlapping each other. So of course, yeah, it's someone wanting to make a custom fix for this, that would be good. So yeah, it looks really good. And I'm just going to play through the entire level, first level. It is really neat. At some point I make the UI cylindrical, so I can still see it, but you can't, just because it looks super cool in the video without seeing the game UI. But yeah, I'm putting up turrets and things. The dodge roll as well also works really well in first person. So later on I remembered to turn on the near clip plane, because I think you'll see it here, the butt of the gun kind of slightly disappears as I'm looking at it, so I end up turning that on. But yeah, you'll see me going into the UI. I can see it's just something to do with the OBS plugin. It doesn't like when the cylindrical UI is there. It just doesn't record it. But I can see it. I can see it. I did try and turn off the crosshair because it was a little bit distracting, but actually having the crosshair visible in the UI, you can tell when you're using the shotgun or the pulse rifle because the reticle changes, so you can kind of tell. And you can just keep track of it. I mean, it's not that hard. Oh, so there you go. You can see the butt of the gun looks kind of hollow, but yeah, changing that fixes it. This game looks really gorgeous. Like, wow. The only thing is, I think for performance they coded like the animation of the aliens because they're in like a horde formation to be like half the frame rate, and that's not a VR thing. That's just like even in flat, the aliens have like a kind of stop motion animation. So I hope they do a sequel to this, and I don't know, somehow figure out a way of having the aliens at a higher motion value. But yeah, just I saved this, and again, like these object hook settings I could just share and export. But I'm just showing you the process. I think understanding the process of what we're doing and that property of current weapon and the components within that, instead of just going straight to the components under the pawn, because they're attached to that character mesh. There's a lot of animations like affecting it. So there you go. Turn back to cylinder. But yeah, this is super cool, super cool. It looks so neat.
Honecker, this is the Colonial Marines. You hearing me?
Like the atmosphere, the audio, yeah, loving it. I'm just so amazed they didn't make a first-person version of this because it absolutely rocks. I really hope someone can make like some manual reloading. I don't know. This game just needs a lot of love and attention, and I think it's like a top-tier VR game waiting to happen. Yeah, like playing this before, you might go back to my previous YouTube video. The aim is way more difficult. I can't hit shit, but I'm actually deleting these aliens right now. I think the pulse rifle at range is a bit like weird in terms of like accuracy. I'm going to play the game a bit more because I've just been playing this first tutorial level over and over, and unlock a few more weapons like the smart gun and stuff, and see how they feel. It might be that I can like delete my secondary, I don't know, entirely, if it's not a requirement. But this, so if I, in theory, like if I change my loadout to have like the smart gun as my primary, it should still attach because I'm just adjusting and attaching to the primary slot. And also this removes the problem of having the weapons on my back like be in my view because they're now like forcibly attached to my controller at all times. So that's nice because before, I mean, the guys at the playtest had that stuff in their view. So it's a shame I didn't get to show them this version of it because it's way better, even though this pistol shotgun is a bit janky. But yeah, anyway, thank you much for watching. Gotta love Aliens. I'm gonna have to rewatch Aliens again, the James Cameron film, after playing this. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys.
Unidentified Zeno! Hey, I got an idea how to track down Honecker. Searching this whole barge would take too long. Eyes up. Bugs now, idea later. They're sealed by Honecker, probably. Release the locks. Anyway, I'm thinking we can track the doctor using station logs. I found a data access point, but it's further in. Concentrate on getting the power up. Into an acid-spitting morph. Where did these come from? Dynamo room's just ahead. Restart's mostly automated. Spinning this up is gonna make noise, vibration, heat, whatever bugs key off, they'll catch it. This thing's been idle a long while. It's gonna take time to... Movement!
Rearm him. Sentry deployed. Time's out.
Dynamo just finished injecting lubricant. H2 feeds just connected. Getting there. Armored Xeno coming in. Just about to kick power to the mains. Nice. We'll send a follow-up engineering team to get that mess fixed proper.
Grabbing ammo.
Keep heading aft toward the core. Got another swarm brewing. Break out the heavy shit. This is gonna get spicy.
Listen up!
The data access I mentioned is just ahead. We'll see if Honecker's left any tracks. I got Esther standing by to analyze the logs. She's our battalion synthetic.
Hello, Marines. It is a pleasure to work with you.
Ambush.
The access point is to the right. Through the door.
Running a bypass.
Accessing. Thank you. I will be a moment.
Got it. While Ed runs through the logs, you keep heading aft. On your toes, fire team. Watch the vents.
Blood on the deck.
2 weeks ago, the mainframe on Deck 41 was accessed, I believe by Dr. Honecker.
Hey, when we reach Honecker, how many pieces do you think killed Marines? Head to the core lift. Big freight elevator. Goes all the way up the main tower. I'd say test the echo, but, bugs. Got some big internal leaks. Never a good sign in space.
Hear that?
If we don't find this guy alive, I'm gonna kill him. That's the lift. Entrance on the far side.
Check this out.
pop out all over when this turns on.
Sentry deployed.
Elevator 17 decks up. It'll take a while to show. Set up a perimeter, then hit the call button. Here they come. This is a big
Yo,
damn signal.
here, over here.